Bradbury. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Westbrook in at the guard position. And for the Warriors, on the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. And it's Poole in at the one spot. And both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
So the Clippers win the tip. Westbrook against Poole. Pass to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Zubats. Banked in off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Thompson. Poole, the pass to Green. That one drops for him.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here, as we know a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Clock at 2. Got that bucket.
And sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
Here's Green. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Green's got his second bucket tonight.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Morris right side. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
Back to Poole. Leonard against Wiggins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now here's Westbrook. 14 points from him the last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there. But I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Now here's Thompson. A 23-point game for him in the win against Portland.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst, because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who scored a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he could communicate that quite well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that that could improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business?
He hits the second from the line.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
And here's Leonard from 3. Draymond Green pulls it in.
I'm shocked didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
I mean, Wiggins showing a bit of strength, even with that frame of his, able to take the punishment and still get the score.
We saw Andrew Wiggins take a big step forward when he went to Golden State in 2020.
A lot of people think that's a subtle change, but I actually think it's a lot bigger. When you get a player of Andrew Wiggins' caliber who is born to score, and you adjust some of the shot selection and how offensively he's staying engaged, that's a big difference both physically and mentally. It's been a big uptick for him along with his defensive presence. And Andrew Wiggins came into this league as such a special talent. It's so great to see all of that blossoming this far into his career.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Now, Green. Paul George missing from long range. Here's Looney, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force. But his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Outside, George. Morris looking over the floor. Back to Westbrook. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Golden State. Fresh from a win against Portland.
I mean, big-time win, bigger-time third-quarter comeback, and definitely a great game for us to watch as well.
Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Poole the pass to Looney. Thompson outside. To the paint. Drops in the layup for two.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The shot by George, no good.
And so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now, here's Poole. 29 points for him last game against Portland. It's a 5-point game. On the wing, George. Guarded by Poole. Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Thompson outside. Pass to Wiggins. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
And he makes the first.
Well, part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outsized factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have two teams in L.A. that can be this good.
George with the ball. Now Green defending.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Thompson misses.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Here's Westbrook. Green with the block.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
Thompson passes to Looney. Poole against Westbrook. Out to Thompson. The three. And the Warriors get it back. Green passes to Looney. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
And some changes here for the Warriors. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Thompson. Plumlee finds Powell. Here's Highland. Guarded by Poole. Powell misses from short range.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Green. The shot off that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. Batum passes to Highland. Here is Plumlee. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. On up the court. It's good. Poole's got 6 points.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to Powell. Here's Mann. They need this one. And Plumlee kicks to Powell. Second shot opportunity. And that one hits back iron.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Poole on the wing. 6 points for him. Here's Kuminga. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
And another area where Poole continues to work has just become a much more effective passer.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Powell inside. Kuminga on him. The shot by Powell, no good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And the Clippers call time here. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so they haven't competed at the level, certainly, that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Here's Highland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's the pass to Batum. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Good.
Great determination as Norman Powell just shook off that bump.
Warriors leading by 8. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lou and I were able to chat. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Mann after the Warriors pick up 3. It's Powell on the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And some changes here for the Warriors. Gary Payton comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Ty Jerome in for Jordan Poole. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They lead by 11. Here's Jerome. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Kuminga. Clock at 6. To the inside. And that one is good from Jerome. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Plumlee. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Left side, Batum. Here's Highland. Off target from outside.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Lets the 3 fly. Jerome, no good. Clippers trail by 13. Now Powell. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota. Releases. They get it again. Pass to Highland. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Clippers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. Jerome passes to Kuminga. Shoots over Batum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Warriors have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kuminga. That one is no good. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Warriors ahead, up by 12. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here's Jerome. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Front court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Gordon is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Plumlee in at the center position. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Good on the second free throw. Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up-and-down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there. And then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big 3 to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. And winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
Outside, George. Outside, Gordon. Passes it to Zubac. From deep, George. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now, here's Payton. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
I like it when a lot of guys are committed to attack to the inside because it's going to get you to the line. Can they keep that up?
He misses the free throw. Morris is checked in for Eric Gordon. And he sinks the second. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 16. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. George with the bounce pass. Morris. That one wide left.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Wiggins, and he drops in the layup off the glass. That's 7 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Westbrook. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Morris. Los Angeles with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Payton kicks to Wiggins. The pass to Jerome. Just 5 to shoot. Over Westbrook. Westbrook with the block.
And Russell just bringing it right now on defense.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. And you could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
That free throw, no good.
And Kawhi Leonard continuing in the offseason to tinker with his game, trying to find ways to improve upon it, always working hard to bring something out the next season.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Klay Thompson comes in for Peyton. And Poole subbed in for Ty Jerome. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And, you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship teams, Kevon Looney.
Well, totally understands his role and a rotation guy who can start for you, but how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
And so he hits both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Poole the pass to Wiggins. Now Thompson. Back to Poole. Pass to Green. Over Morris. Tries to save it. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Clippers trail by 16. And the Clippers call time here.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast, great TV studio appearances as well.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Leonard on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Pass to George. Morris outside. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Wiggins finds Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Green. Moves back up. And the layup is good. Looney's got 8 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Passes it to George. Leonard with the ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. He has 7.
The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 11. That shot off. Good work defensively by Morris.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
And the first one drops.
Now you look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for Marcus Morris. And he makes the first but misses the second. Warriors leading by 14. Poole finds Looney. Back to Poole. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And he's absolutely feeling it. There is no hesitation from Jordan Poole.
George passes to Powell. Back to George. Now the pass to Powell. And the Clippers miss again.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And that free throw percentage has dropped to under 60 now, having a horrible time from the line in this quarter.
Lamb, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And the second free throw, good.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
Westbrook finds George. Los Angeles with another miss.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Westbrook. Kicks it out to Leonard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Green against Covington. And it's Green missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
They get the rebound. Leonard. Wiggins with some nice D. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Ball's knocked loose. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Leonard. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Leonard's got 12 in the game. Warriors leading by 15. Thompson outside. Lamb up top. Defended by George. Snatched up. LA's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Low block shot. Covington's shot is off. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's blocked. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 15. Takes it out to Covington. From outside, off the mark. Warriors shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. And here is Poole. He's got 17. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, unafraid of the close interior defense. That's a good job by Norman Powell, sacrificing a bit.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
And he does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing. Now, Norman Powell settling in and understanding more and more of who he is at the professional level. He's a scorer, and he can shoot the three at a high clip.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Warriors. And so Powell nails both of them. Warriors leading by 13. DiVincenzo passes to Lamb. Right side, Green. Back to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Highland, defended by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass.
Oh. And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. And it's a superstar shooting the ball. That mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The shot by Powell, no good. Warriors leading by 17. Lamb. Batum grabs the miss. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Powell, the pass to Highland. Outside, Batum. Shot clock at 6. Here's Highland. Defended by DiVincenzo. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes with authority.
Here's Wiggins. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Lamb. And it's Payton in for Thompson.
One shot.
And the Clippers with a change here, too. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Norman Powell. Free throw good, Wiggins. Clippers trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Highland. A three-pointer off the mark.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless.
Outside, Green. Payton outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now, here's Batum. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's Gordon missing.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
They get it back.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
To the middle, Highland, and he lays it straight in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
DiVincenzo kicks to Wiggins. No one near Payton as he lets it go. And another three for Golden State.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Gordon. Kept alive. Platoon passes to Highland. Wide open shot is on the money. Highland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Wiggins, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
15. Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other. They've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas?
So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount.
Kenny, give us your tip.
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course, they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shaq, right? That's the point.
Obviously.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Now, here's Poole. The guard spots filled by Poole and Thompson. We'll see Wiggins and Green play in the forward spots. And it's Looney in at the center, locking down the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Yeah, it was weird because it looked like the defense was ready for the move, but Paul George had a little something extra for him.
Pass to Thompson. takes a shot at the elbow. The shot comes out, and the Clippers will come the other way. Leonard inside, covered by Wiggins. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Warriors leading by 19. Poole with it. Pass to Thompson. Looney up top. Zubac's defending. Morris against Green. The kick out to Poole. That one off the back iron and out.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Zubac. Takes it out to Leonard. Clock at 4. The three from George. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And here's Poole for 3. The offensive rebound. Thompson for 3. The shot that time not on target.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
You have to track Paul George all over the floor, a 3-level scorer, and he's going to come at you in multiple ways.
Now, here's Poole. 17 points in the game, and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Morris against Green. Morris kicks to Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, some stiff defense and a foul is not going to slow down Russell Westbrook. He stays tough, still gets that shot off.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
He doesn't get the second one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Here's George. 8 points for him. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Westbrook. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Zubac.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time.
Warriors leading by 12. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac looking to get deep into the paint. And you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Lamb is checked in for the Warriors. Jerome comes in for Poole. Leonard hits them both, and the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially at an age of positionless basketball.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Outside, Lamb passes it to Jerome. Here's Looney. He's got 8. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. And Lamb slams it home.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Clippers.
Leonard kicks to George. Back to Leonard. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Jerome over to the left wing. There's the triple. No good from Lamb. Clippers trail by 9. Leonard inside, covered by Lamb. They get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So smooth. The little pump fake, get the defender in the air. As if Leonard wasn't hard enough to cover, he's adding that to his game.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Warriors leading by 7. Outside, Lamb. The pass to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Looney passes to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lamb. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
The first free throw is good. And Lamb drops them both. Here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. Kicks to George. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Powell. Thompson against Leonard. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
On the court, no denying Kawhi hitting the offensive glass with some force.
Thompson passes to Looney. Now here's Green. Pass to Lamb. 6 to shoot. Pulls it up. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Clippers trail by 7. Here's George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. And George drops them both. Here's Jerome. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Covington's checked in. So it's the Warriors now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now Kuminga passes to Jerome. Shot clock at 6. Over Westbrook. And again, no good by Golden State. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now here's Powell. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
And the pass to Lamb. Out to Thompson. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Clay does so efficiently with that J.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Clay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative, programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for Golden State. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Gary Payton comes in for Lamb. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Klay Thompson. And then for the Clippers, Plumlee, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Back to Payton. Poked away. Stolen by George. Pass to Mann. He kicks it to Powell. And again, no good by the Clippers.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Payton. He's got 6. And here's Kuminga. 4 on the clock. Here's Jerome. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Mann. Lets it go from 11. Warriors with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Jerome passes to Kuminga. Count it. Kuminga's got 5 now.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Passes it to Mann. And here is Powell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Jerome. Mann with the rebound.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
The pass to Plumlee. And the layup falls.
Timeout, timeout.
For his career, more than 3/4 of Plumlee's basket have come within 3 feet of the rim, so you know he's going to take it inside.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Kevon Looney is checked in for JaMychal Green. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Powell. Outside, Payton. Pass to Jerome. Driving in. Payton trying to get open. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one at the line is good. And the Clippers making a change here. Island's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Mann. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside Gordon. And the shot goes down.
Even though Eric Gordon went in amongst the bigger guys on the floor, he's able to remain calm and get 2.
Now, here's Payton. He's got 6. Pass to Looney. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Misses from close range. Left side, Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
A terrific play by Eric Gordon to force the issue there and get the defense to overcommit on the jump shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for Golden State. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Batum's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. Golden State's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Payton gets the bucket. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Here's Highland. 6 points for him. Lock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now, here's Kuminga. He's got 5. 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Top of the key jumper, no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wiggins against Gordon. Passes it to Batum. Here's Highland. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Down low, Payton. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Dante DiVincenzo with a real nice team first play.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Warriors lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue is going with. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubas. Russell Westbrook out there with Gordon, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Now here's Gordon. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Leonard, no luck. The Warriors leading. Here's Poole, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Poole just blowing through contact.
First one falls for him.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And the Clippers making a switch here. George is checked in. No good on the second free throw. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 3-point game.
Well, Leonard looking to score, it's going to make defenders nervous, and that's why he got the foul that time.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Leonard hits them both.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half. Going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
Thompson outside. Back to Poole. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Poole against Westbrook. And there's the pass to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green with the block. Knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles to take the lead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
2 shots. Foul. 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Looney. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second.
And shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
With the teardrop, George, no good. Warriors shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Pass to Poole. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Morris dishes to George. Outside Westbrook. From deep. The Warriors pull it in. Wiggins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Looney. Inside. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 5 points in the quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
The 3 from George. And they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
6 to shoot from past the arc. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Poole just keeps on coming, gets right through the bump, has that head of steam, and the defense can't react.
No good on that one.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
Good on the second free throw.
2-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now here's Thompson following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Looney kicks to Poole. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2.
And Poole playing aggressive on the inside, just forcing the defense to come at him.
No good on the free throw. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
And really, even the great ones have off nights, and this definitely qualifies as one of those for him.
Morris kicks to George. That doesn't go either for George.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
The shot by Looney, no good. Clippers trail by 5. To end the cold streak. Warriors with the rebound. Poole's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Looney passes to Green. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. On the wing, George. Covered by Wiggins, and George kicks to Westbrook. A pass to Morris. Over Green. Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors leading by 5. Poole finds Thompson. Wiggins from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins deadly enough from that spot.
Now here's Westbrook. Shoots over Poole. Misses off the right iron.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And the Clippers call time here.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Leonard. Pass to Westbrook. Can they get it? And it's Looney with the rebound.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Poole. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Outside Leonard. Over Wiggins. And again, no good by the Clippers.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Now, here is George. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Thompson against George. Here's Wiggins. Trains it from 9 feet away. And that's 19 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to George. Fires the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Right side, Leonard. Zubac kicks to Westbrook. Shoots from 12. And the dunk by Zubac. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second-chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another 3 for Golden State.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The fadeaway, count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Zubac.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Now here's Wiggins. Shoots over Leonard. And it's Wiggins missing. Thompson against George. And yes, it's good.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Here's Poole. Outside, Green. On the wing, Thompson. To the inside. Power down with both hands.
Wow, and that's a big splash from Poole.
Clippers trailed by 5. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Andrew Wiggins.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And who do you call when you need a big bucket for this team more and more? It's Kawhi.
Back to Wiggins. Thompson outside. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's George. That shot off the mark. The Warriors go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And it's Wiggins missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
George, that's a two-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 16th rebound on the night. Wiggins, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
And Wiggins committed to help the team out offensively. Big shot.
George against Thompson. Here's Leonard. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Offensive rebound. Clippers trailed by 5. George passes to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Thompson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Russell Westbrook.
Clay takes that foul and still getting his shot off.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
When you think of Klay Thompson, most people think of that 3-point shot. But really, it's Klay's ability as a two-way player on the perimeter that has been a standout talent.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
While your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
Here's Looney. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. George, that's a 2-pointer. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Morris, no good. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
The 3 from Poole. Morris with the rebound. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 7. Leonard kicks to George. And the Clippers miss again. Poole with it. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
We hope you'll join us again soon.
Thanks very much, Clay. This was a grinded-out win. How did you pull away?
Defense. That's simple. It was a sloppy game at times, but we're making missed shots. That's a given. But one constant you can have when you play this game is how hard you play on defense and how focused you are. And I felt like, besides not boxing out at times, our defense was amazing tonight.
You certainly turned it up at that end, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next